Yes, I was saying. So, for the type of work that I'm being called to do, it's really in stages because first you would need to have, and that's why I've been making these videos lately because I'm trying to share with the chosen to teach about what's really going on behind the veil, behind the scenes, so you can become familiar with it to a certain degree, right? So the first thing that needs to happen for chosen ones at this time, because like I said, there's a level up that has happened. We've been doing the inner work. We've been, on this path, and all that is calling for right now is for us to go deeper, to take it up a notch, which is to step out of the confinements of the 3D matrix and the belief systems and the indoctrinations and the limitations, right? It's time to step back into your multidimensional awareness. And in order for you to receive the activations that are occurring, you have to be willing, you have to co create with this process. So you have to be willing to want to step outside of that box. So at this time, for many chosen ones, you should be watching content or just gathering things that are more in the realm of multidimensionality, or teaching about energetic realms and things of that nature. Now, the things that I'm teaching about is not things that are, as far as I know, that are documented. The things I'm teaching is from my own personal experience. Like I said, being born as someone that is clairvoyant and a seer, I had to navigate these realms and realities. This has been my life. So, I didn't know what I was being prepared for at the time. Like I said in another video, sometimes you don't know until it all comes full circle. So now for me, it all makes sense now that, there are many chosen ones that are going to be coming into particular activations that you will start seeing things. You will start having clairvoyance. You will start having clairaudience. It will be a little too much for you to handle. Also, if you are still carrying a lot of fear within you, that's something that needs to be squashed as well. Okay, for chosen ones. And, if you're devoted to your path, if you're devoted to the truth, and you're devoted to wanting to master yourself, even if you don't even know about your mission yet and what and how that's going to unfold, that's something that you'll find out down the line. But for most chosen ones, there's a certain type of fire and diligence to want to know who we are, right? And want to know who we are in absolution. And that is feasible, but it's a process. It's a process that needs to be undergone in order to get through that, and it's stages. Your higher self will not allow you to come into full remembrance and absolution before your time. It's not going to work like that, but you have to be willing to do your part as well. Particular things where it's going to call you to step outside of the box or your comfort zone or things of that nature. Like myself, I had to get thrown out of my comfort zone plenty of times to continue to be activated upon activated upon activated. So this is part of my path, preparing other chosen ones for the multi-dimensional realms and how to navigate all of that. So I said the first process for me is teaching the awareness. You need to have the awareness because you need to know the tactics and the things that are going on. Because once you know that, it will be easier for you to navigate. For chosen ones, this is so important. You have to know the tactics of what's going on behind the scenes, because it is affecting you, whether you believe it to be or not. And that's the catch, okay? It's for you to be so distracted or not thinking outside of the 3D box, so that you don't really know that these things are affecting you, or certain things are affecting you energetically, that is setting you back, delaying you, looping you in confusion, so many patterns and things that are going on within the field. So for me, I first teach about having that multi awareness of what's going on, how the matrix is being operated, the energetic realms, things of that nature. Then we tap into your field, right? I connect and tap into your field. I let you know which patterns are things that are looping within your field, as far as attachments and things, which external influences or entity influences. And like I said, please don't don't have a fear narrative. So many people get fear when they hear the word entity. Okay, if you're a chosen one, this is part of your mission. You cannot be fearful when you hear the word entity. This is real work. This is real stuff. Being a multidimensional being means you will see beings that don't look like don't look like you in a physical form. You're not a human as well. Okay, it's all avatars. It is what it is. It's just stuff that we have to be willing to get past. Okay, we cannot allow ourselves to be limited with these things any longer. The time is not for that now. For chosen ones, let's get it together. Okay. But yes, so now but tap into your field. I'll let you know the influences and external energies that are affecting you, the programs and things like that. I'm good at recognizing all of the patterns because I've been through all of the patterns and I've had to release this. I carry my life in a certain way because of all the things I know. So I teach chosen ones how to basically how to navigate the multidimensional realms, the energetic realms, how to navigate your multidimensional awareness, how to stay on top of things and clearing your field. Because, like I said, many chosen ones are carrying things, all beings are this type. If you knew the type of stuff that they do, all beings are carrying things that don't even belong to them. A lot of programs, fear narratives, things that you think is you, that's not you. It's a lot, right? And there's so many chosen ones that are probably out there so diligent on their path, doing the inner work, the shadow work, everything like that, but they're still not excelling as fast as they could or reaching where they need to be because they don't know how the energetic world is operating in relation to the physical world. So that's why this is important, for you guys to know that. So, like I said, it's stages to my process. Teaching that and then tapping into your field, we see everything that's going on. I teach you how to recognize all the patterns yourself. Once you have that multidimensional awareness, you know all the tactics. It's easier for you to navigate, right? So it's stages with that. I teach you about, what to do even when it comes to your dreams. Like you have to be on top of these things. And it is a very meticulous kind of thing. And like I said, it's really only for those that are chosen ones and those that are devoted, because you have to be devoted and you have to be diligent and you have to be willing to do the work. It's not like there is no fast, quick process. It is a diligent, specific process that is chess moves, because these beings are playing chess moves all the time and they love to be hidden. They love to be hidden and for people to not know about what's going on because it gives them more of an advantage. But for those that are here to fulfill their mission, to do real work within this earth realm, we can't afford to not be privy to what is going on, and so that's what this is all about. So if you want to know about yourself in absolution, if you want real results and you really want to get to the space where your higher self anchors with, because everything's going to change about you, continue to change the more you keep leveling up. And when you start tapping into your multidimensional awareness, many things are going to change because your body has to be calibrated the more your higher self is descending into your body. So even for myself, many things have changed about my body. You become younger, your eyes change, everything begins to change about you, because your body becomes more crystalline, in order to hold the frequency of your higher self, the more it's descending into your body. But if you truly want to know who you are and you want to get back into your remembrance, or come back into your remembrance, this is the process now. Because like I said, it's not that the chosen ones are not doing the work, it's just that they have a disadvantage for those that are not privy to the multidimensional reality and the energetic realms and the energetic world and how it is operating and what it's doing, within this grid. So that's that.